Yo, man, it's 806 Taz. We out here with the 806er, man. Tap in with us.
So how you been, brother? This is a glorious event. I remember 2 years ago, right? I think I had the thought, three. I had the thought that I'll never, be in the same room with you ever
Oh,
again.
okay.
And we're
two and a half.
2.5. You know what I'm saying? And we're here now. So how are you? You know what I'm saying?
Inshallah, man. I'm blessed by the most gracious, most merciful. You know, um, I've been doing shows around the whole state. I've been to Houston performing. Yeah, I've been to Houston 3 times. This will be fourth if I go for 420. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Dallas, Austin, performed South by Southwest, met T Real, met a whole bunch of good people, man. You know what I mean? I've been to Athens, opened up for Tay Money. And that's just in 2024. You know what I mean? We're just in April. But that was March. That was all in March, from January to March. And we did a live show. I know y'all seen the show, man. Stop playing with the kid, man.
So for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, where you been?
Well, I was about 8 months ago. I was locked up. Like you said, you thought you would never see me again. Um, on a murder case. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I beat it at trial in August 25th. That's when I actually came home. So I've only been out 8 months.
So what were you thinking while you were inside? Cause I know on the outside we were all reading, and just us living in Lubbock, we kind of felt like, you know what I'm saying, like damn, like, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, what I was thinking is, what am I going to do when I get out? I was thinking about my kids. I was thinking about all possibilities that could have happened. So I planned for it, you know. And when you plan for something, um, manifest it, then you start, and tables turn like how I did. You start becoming, you start actually seeing the progress that you're making. Even though it's only been 8 months, I've had 6, 7 shows, you know. So at the end of the day, all I can do is thank Allah, is thank God, really. You know what I mean?
So not that many people, you know what I'm saying, beat a murder charge. Did you beat a Fed case too?
Yeah, I beat the Fed case in 20. I caught the Fed case in 2018, but I ended up beating it in 2019, the beginning of 2019.
You know what I'm saying? So not many people beat a Fed case, but then not many people beat a murder charge either. Do you consider yourself a hood legend, or you know what I'm saying, in the sort?
I consider myself one of God's chosen. I don't consider myself just a legend. I'm already legendary. I've been legendary because all the stuff that these people sitting here trying to do, I already did that. You know, really, people trying to copy the style. They trying to clone me. You can't clone a real me. Real talk.
For a person that's really been in that, when you sit back and you watch, you know what I'm saying, whether it's hearing it in a rap song or just even seeing something in the paper, like what is your take on that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you
As
alluded
far as
earlier.
somebody taking getting the case.
Yeah, or just like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, people like feel like they're in that, but they're not really in that. Like, you know what I'm saying, you've been under the.
Feeling like they like people who rap their life but haven't even seen their life or been through their life. I don't judge nobody. Really, in reality, you can. It don't got no. It ain't got nothing to do with me. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, then do what you do. If that's how you win it, then do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bash nobody because, you ain't living what you rapping, and you ain't did this, that, and that. No, because at the end of the day, you don't know what this man's life has transpired to. You don't know what this man has done. You don't know what this man. At the end of the day, like, you have to look at everybody as a man first. He take care of his kids. You know, does he do right by his people? It don't matter if you live in what you rapping or not, in my opinion, because at the end of the day, like, you doing what you want to do, you doing what you dream.
So one thing I've always seen, you know what I'm saying, is that like when a person get out of jail, they seem to make more moves than the people that were out of jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on their return. Like, speak about that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at the end of the day, time is very valuable. I've been gone 2 years, and look at all the progress I'm making in 8 months. Really seven, because it ain't even been really a whole 8 months yet. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you done had 2 years to try and catch up with me, and you ain't did nothing. You better get up on your hustle, buddy. Everybody talking about they want to make money, they making money, they doing all this, that, the third, but you ain't take care of your kids. You don't even got you a car. You sitting here bumming off your partners for rides, the same partners that you've been bumming off of.
So being gone for 2 years, what do you feel about the growth of the Love and Rap, or do you even feel like it was a growth, or just even the change in the landscape of things?
There's a lot of change. Like a lot of people who were rapping when I first went in, a lot of them not rapping no more, or they locked up, right? You got new people trying to come into the game who's really making moves in the city. You know, shout out to TTR and Savage Zoo. uh, shout out to all the other artists, you know what I mean, that's out there making moves. But I done seen TTR and Savage Zoo make more moves than a lot of you people and doing shows, putting on shows, and a lot of my show, the show that we had on New Year's. My bro Zoo got that. You know what I'm saying? Set up. He got that locked in, and everything went as planned. Like we had and I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to brag, but you know what I mean. But real life, like party bus, music video. Like the first thing we shot when I came home, first show I did, I came home. Zoo blessed me with that. You know what I mean? Zoo blessed me with a couple beats when I first came home. Like, Zoo's been a good help for real. And I'm seeing him making moves. A lot of these artists now aren't even thinking of making moves because they're on a lower scale on their vibrations. A lot of people vibrate on a low vibration. Their energy is not as pure because they're worried about the wrong things. You worried about somebody else's life, right? You worried about all this beef you're getting into, right? You worried about what another man doing, but what is you doing? You're not dropping videos. You're not doing shows. What is you doing? Bumming, smoking your life away. Smoking your life away. You know?
So for a nigga that's really been under that, you know what I'm saying? I think it would be a perfect question to ask about Gunna and Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? What is your take on that situation? Do you look at Gunna to be a snitch, or
I don't fully know the situation. Like I ain't read into it. Really, in reality, if Young Thug come out with paperwork, he beat the case, and he come out with paperwork showing that this man is a rat, then I mean that's what it is. But if that's not the case, you can't just sit there and put that jacket on nobody. You can't sit there and put rat on nobody because of like a circumstance or because of something you seen on an article. Because those articles don't be accurate. Those articles are just a report of what they seen. You know what I mean? Those articles aren't stamped by the Secretary of State or the district clerk. You know what I'm saying? Real paperwork, you're going to have it stamped, barcode, some more shit. You know what I mean? So for people to go around throwing that jacket on somebody, right? Um, they need to get their facts straight because they don't know all the facts. They weren't there that night. They don't know what's going. They don't know really what's going on. You seeing what's in the media. You're not seeing. You're not in their personal life. And that's just real talk.
and I'm glad you bring that up because I know you've seen our viral interview from last week with Swiper and them. And I asked a question because there was a debate between me and them on if you snitched. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been alleging for a few months or maybe like 6 months that, that was a separate situation. That they said they had paperwork on somebody, but they question, you know what I'm saying, your situation. What was your take when you seen that interview and you looked at the video?
At the end of the day, right? It's from where do I need to start at?
Man, at the
You know what I'm
beginning.
saying? Where am I gonna start at? Okay, because from my head, I can't just remember everything they were saying, but I know what they were saying was some bullshit. Like you're reading the article, right? But you're saying stuff that's not even in the article, right? Even the stuff that's in the article, do you not know that the whole reason, like, okay, Steven said, or no, both of them were saying, oh well, uh, he, well, this is what Baji did. He said, oh well, he led them to the house and brought them in the house and woo woo woo, right? But at the end of the day, the whole reason why I beat that Fed case, right? One is because they didn't have valid consent to search my house in the first place. To search somebody's house, to search somebody's property, you have to have a warrant or you have to have valid consent. Nobody told them that they can go inside their house. You know what I mean? Nobody told them that they can go look for stuff because at the end of the day, he even said it. Oh, he was the victim. Yes, I was the victim. But you just said right before, oh, well, he led them to the house and this, that, and the third. And then Stephen, crazy ass. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit there and talk too bad about him, but it's ignorant because you don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about, oh well, he led them to the house, and the next week the niggas got ready. Who paperwork am I on? Can you pull out? Can you call somebody anywhere in the city and be like, oh well, Taz on his paperwork. We got the paperwork right here. Taz said he woo woo woo. You feel what I'm talking about? So at the end of the day, you can't sit here and do that. You can pull out this little article all you want to, but at the end of the day, right? I got another interview, right, that kind of explains more deeply into what happened in that situation. But at the end of the day, right, that article is not stamped. It's not that district clerk stamp. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit there and say all you want to and voice your opinion on that. But if we talking about opinions, your opinion don't fucking matter. Because you's a hoe anyway. You wasn't on that shit in 2021 when I seen you in 2021 after that case. Yeah. When I caught you walking, you ain't even got no car, fool, but you want to speak on somebody else's life who's actually taking care of their kids. And get you some fucking money, man. Like, that's just real talk. Like, that's not even though you was on some friendly. Oh, you my brother and whoop de whoop de whoop. When I seen you and pressed you about that shit that you was talking about on Instagram. You know what I mean? No gun, no nothing. Because I don't just pull up on people with guns trying to, you know what I'm saying? No, I want to look at you like a man face to face and ask you what's that shit you was talking about. And say it to my face like a man. But you ain't want to say that. But now that I done beat this other case that you didn't think I was going to come back on, you know what I'm saying? You talk about these allegations started 6 months ago. I just got out 7.5 months ago. So you was already planning that. You're hating now, and you're trying to use my name for the clout. That's basically what it is. You're trying to use my name to get yourself up there because you're not getting enough recognition because you're not putting in enough work. Get your hustle up, nigga.
So on a positive note, you know what I'm saying?
Wait. Look out. Y'all. Oh wait, they can't hear, huh?
Go ahead.
Do y'all think that I snitch? I know.
I just think they jealous.
I know they is. They is jealous. Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and we got like I got real homies. You know what I'm saying? Real homies who standing behind that for real. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. You good.
Like I'm tired of people playing with me. Like people always want to find a knick-knack here, knick-knack there, to try and fuck with me because they know they can't fuck with me.
Do you think that's like a greater thing going on in our community? You know what I'm saying? When like somebody's rising, we try to bring them down. Just a greater microcosm of the crab in the barrel.
Well, see, it just depends. Like it just depends, right? You see you with money and shit like that, right? And some people might gravitate towards you and try and be all buddy with you because you got that bag. You know what I mean? But on the flip side, what are they doing behind your back? They talking about you. They doing this, that, and the third. You know, if you come, and you bless the hood with some money, right? Of course they gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? But if you've come from a place of poverty where all you've had to do was work hard for your shit, and all you've had to do was go through all this poverty to get to where you want to because niggas is not not don't believe in you, and niggas want to hate on you because you doing something, you got a passion for something, and you doing it better than they ever could. Of course, and it's a lot of niggas like that. A lot of niggas like that been hating, and I'm talking about these niggas been hating since elementary school, middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not no G shit. Like, stop hating and actually show support. Tap in, and make it be genuine. Don't do it just because you see a nigga. Because when I was down, wouldn't know niggas was laughing at me. Niggas was all on Facebook making posts like I wouldn't come home because they didn't think I was gonna come home. You feel me? So at the end of the day, now that I'm up, you got a lot of people coming trying to, oh man, bro, I've been no, you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hit up my mama. You ain't hit up my big brother. You ain't hit up none of my brothers to try and get a hold of me, to try and throw money on my books, to see if my mama, my kids, none of that was straight. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even defend my motherfucking name when they was talking bad about me all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Females too. Females too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that you throwing dirt on my name, but when I talk to you, it's a whole nother type of energy. Like, you love me, but you out on the internet throwing dirt on my name because everybody else doing it. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Now you kicking me while I'm down. I've never kicked nobody while they down. I've never done nobody dirty. I've never done well. You stop. I've never done nobody dirty that I really like that I call my family or that I really care about. You feel me? Now in the past, I've done some dirty shit, but not to people who I really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I've never done no just whole shit. You know what I mean? I've never been that type of person to do that. I've always been a good person. I've always had a good heart. And so these same people that's out here talking this stuff, you forget I was 16. You talk about you was 18, 19. I was 16, giving you and the rest of our partners rides everywhere you needed to go. You was only with me because I had money, weed, females, and a car. Because you was a fucking bum. You know what I'm saying?
So what are the moves that you do have planned now that you're free? Because I mean, you're fully executing whatever you did have planned. I don't know if you had that plan from the inside, you know what I'm saying, but your ground game, I want to tell you, since you've been out, has been phenomenal. So like, you know what I'm saying, what else do we got in store?
Thank you, Fred. Really, um, uh, I may have a show on 420, but I may stop doing shows for a while, and I'm gonna focus on my promotion.
Why is that?
Because your promotion is gonna get people to hear you. You know what I mean? Now these shows have been amazing, and the reason being is at these shows they hear my music, they know it's hard, and they tap in. I'm talking about every artist I'm tapped in with. I'm tapped in with people from Houston. You know what I mean? Like people from Dallas. Like I've been really tapping in with these people. You know what I mean? Like really on a different level. Like I tapped in with an A&R from Empire. You know what I mean? Like I'm tapped in with him. Shout out to Kane. And he's been kind of like I'm not signed to them or nothing. You know what I mean? But he's been kind of like teaching me more things that I didn't know, getting me on a whole nother level in this music industry. Because there's a lot of stuff that these people don't know. They just go out and be like, oh, well, I'm gonna make a song and this mug gonna be hard, it's gonna be a hit. They post a video, you only got fucking, you know what I'm saying, 80 views on that bitch, 80 likes on that bitch. You know what I mean? But I got the homies. Like I've been tapping in with so much. Like I got numbers. You know what I mean? Like that Turn Up the Summer video dropped that 2 weeks ago. I'm sitting at 5K. You know. Now even my old videos, 10K, 16K. You know. So at the end of the day, like it's all about the promotion. The promotion is the most important part. The promotion, networking, getting your music out there so people can actually hear it. That's the most important thing. You have to have money behind that. And you have to be able to take care of your family still, you know?
So one of the times we were talking on the phone, you told me something that hurt my feelings, but I didn't really react. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this would be an educational piece. When you told me that they use or they tried to use the 806er interview against you in court.
Yeah, they did that because what people don't know, like these laws watch these videos, man. You know what I mean? You out there trying to claim that you this, that, and the third. And what I was mentioning, the part that I mentioned is I was like, yeah, I'm just living. I'm just rapping what I'm living about. But I'm not in that sense, right? I was speaking like the shit that I see every day. I'm not speaking on the shit that I do every day. I just don't go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna kill somebody today. No, who in their right mind think that? There might be some people, but they not in their right mind at all. They be high off these drugs and these pills. You know what I mean? I don't even do pills. Everybody that know me for smoking weed, and I don't even do that as much right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, Eid was just like what 4 days ago. Eid was just 4 days ago. That's the end of Ramadan. You know what I mean? So like I'm not even to a point where I just want to smoke every day. Now I do have times where I still crave like, man, I need to smoke. You know what I mean? Or man, I need to do this, but that's just cravings because I had been doing this so long. I started smoking. I was like 10 years old. Didn't nobody even know that I was smoking except the people who I was smoking with. You know. And then by the time I got to I was like 13, 14, he smoking every day. Every day. You know what I mean? So I had already been smoking for so long. When you do something for so long, it becomes a habit. It's hard to break bad habits. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people can't make it to doing that to do Ramadan because they're not strong enough spiritually because they've been so used to doing all these drugs. You done popped all these Xos, you done popped all these Xanax, you done popped all these Percocets, you done popped all this, you done drank all this lean, and you smoking weed, and you getting drunk. Of course you're not gonna be all the way right. Of course you're gonna have cravings of all of that because that's the human body for real. You know. So at the end of the day, you know that's a whole different. It's a whole different feeling when you off the drugs. You feel what I'm saying? Anything.
All right, so tell me a little bit about Turn Up the Summer. It looked like you was really doing your thing in there. You know what I'm saying? One of the slower videos that you kind of dropped since you've been out.
Yeah, man. You see, I don't got the golds in right now because I wanted to come. It's just me. I want everybody to see me. See that video. It's basically like I don't want to call it a first day out video, but it's an intro to the mixtape that I'm gonna drop after the summer. But see, I recorded that when I first got out. I mixed and mastered it myself, and the video I edited it myself. But see, McGallop, man, shout out to my boy McGallop, man. He met me. We met up in Dallas during the show that we had in Dallas. And before the show, he recorded it for me, and I went back and I edited it at home off my phone. And he in the it was so live. I didn't even have to put no effects on it. If you look at that video, there are no effects on it. It's just straight video. And I wanted to be that way because I want people to hear what I'm talking about. You already see the visual. You see where I'm at. You know what I mean? You see I got the golds, 10 top, 10 bottom, platinum, white gold. My jewelry call that the Terminator, white gold grill. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but see, I want you to see me on these interviews. I don't want you to see all the flashy, dripped out. Because at the end of the day, I've never been no flexer. I've never been no person who's been just flaunting and well, I got this, I got that. No, I've always been a low key person. If you know me, I try to stay low key. I try to stay low key, right? But see, everybody knows me, and everybody knows where they know me from. And if they don't know where they know me from, they remember my face and they remember my name, so they know me from somewhere. We have that conversation all the time. I've had people look when I was in the county. This is how much motion I had when I was in the county. I had multiple people talking about, hey, bro, your name is Taz. Ain't no six Taz. Oh, bro, you was doing a rapper. You opened up for peso, and you opened up for Cold Gotti, and you opened up for Trill. Say all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I already had the motion before I even caught the case. You know, so now with me being home, I don't want to put no extra attention on myself because you have to move right. I don't want to sit here and flaunt that in front of people's faces like that shit cool. That shit not cool. Being in jail not cool. You know what I'm saying? Doing that time, being away from your family not cool. You know, I got 3 kids. I'm 23. You feel what I'm talking about? I got something to live for, and that's what people don't understand. I don't be out there on no crash dummy shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't be out there doing the same shit. Like I'm Islam. You feel me? I'm Islam. Don't play with me though.
Already.